Today we're going to bring a underwater vacuum, and this is good for pools. I'm going to show you a couple things you should know. First of all, the plug to plug it in here is to plug it in so you can power it up. The system has 4 cleaning cycles. It cleans up to 120 minutes, and it charges at 2.5 fast charging. It lasts for you a while. Now to open it up, on the sides you open it up and it comes apart like this. This is the main system. This is a sponge, the filter that you require. And underneath, when you take this off, make sure you take these bags off, the gel silicone bags, and you could clean it up. And that's how it works. All right, so I'm going to put it together today. We're going to look at it underwater, and it also has a device that you have to attach here, which is to navigate the system. Charging is going to tell you exactly how much you can charge up to. So this is the meter right now. There we go. All right, we're going to power it up. All right, they also include a pole with this, so you can get it out, hook it up here. We're going to set up to 1 hour and 1 day. So let's throw it in. What goes in here? Alright, so we're going to turn it off now that we got it out of the water, right? So let's turn it off because it's going to continue to move. So hold down the power button, it goes in red, and it turns off completely. Now we're going to go ahead and open it up, and see the results inside. And it picked up a lot of dirt, you guys can see that. So we're going to empty this out in the trash. It has a lot of particles, plastics, and so forth. So very simple, easy to use. I hope you guys enjoy the video. .6 of you are not subscribers in my channel. I hope that the content helps you out and that you find it very useful, and I hope you hit the like and subscribe.
What is up, guys? Today we have this WYBOT C1 here, and this is another cordless robotic pool cleaner that is a great value. Alright guys, so before we get into this review, I want to mention that WYBOT sent me this cleaner to review for free. I agreed to it as long as I can give my honest review. So I'm going to give you features that I like and features that I don't like, if there are any. So just keep that in mind, but I hope this review helps. So right off the bat, I'm going to tell you this WYBOT C1 is one of the best value robotic pool cleaners, cordless robotic pool cleaners on the market right now. For the amount of features that this has and what it does in the pool, it is at a very good price tag. Very inexpensive for what it does. Now, aside from the price here, what makes the WYBOT C1 here? What makes it such a good choice? Well, let's talk about it. First off, this is a cordless robotic pool cleaner. As you can see, there are absolutely no cords to this. This means that it works off of a rechargeable battery. Built inside of this is a 4600 milliamp rechargeable battery. Takes roughly about 3 hours to fully charge, and it has a runtime of up to 150 minutes, depending on the cleaning mode that you use. That's pretty awesome because it charges pretty quick, so if you need to run it again, you can just pop it on the charger and throw it back in the pool. So that's great. Now, this is designed for pools up to 1,600 square feet, and it's got a really nice design to it. It's actually smaller than I expected it to be. It's taller, but it's shorter in terms of length. It comes in at roughly about 17.6 pounds, which is lightweight. Depending on the number of features a cleaner has, the more it usually weighs. So being at 17.6 pounds, it's pretty lightweight. Right over here, you can see it's got this nice easy grip handle right here. this is the power button to turn it on. And over here, this right here is the charging port. Let me go ahead and open this up, and you plug your charger in there, which it comes with. Now, I do want to mention, every time you use this, before you put it in the pool, you want to make sure it's closed and tightened. You don't want to get that wet, so make sure you do that. You can see right here on the side here, it's got a 4-wheel drive system, but it has a track system on the outside as well on both sides. Let me flip this around right here and show you. It's got 2 giant front scrubbers here, and this is really awesome. More than enough power to knock away all that debris up into your inlet right down here. And this right here is pretty big, which means you can pick up bigger debris at one time. So that's awesome. Let me flip this around here and show you this here. I love this. This is an easy access top loading debris basket here. A lot of these other cleaners here will load from the bottom. This is an easy access top loading basket right here. You can see this right here. It's a pretty big basket. This is great because it means that you don't have to empty it out nearly as often. It'll filter out small, medium, and large size debris, leaves, twigs, branches, rocks, even some sand. It'll filter that all out. But if your pool gets a lot of ultra fine particles, if you get a lot of sand, if you get that green dead algae in your pool, that sticky white filmy stuff, if you get cloudy and milky water in your pool, then you will need an ultra fine filter to filter that out. And this unfortunately is only a fine filter, so keep that in mind. It does not include an ultra fine filter. Now, for that price point alone, that's already a really great cordless robotic pool cleaner. But this right here actually has an extra feature. You're able to use an online app. Yes, you can download an online app and connect this cleaner to it and do a few extra things. 1, you can change the cleaning modes with that online app. And 2, you can actually set this to run a weekly scheduled timer. Yes, this C1 right here has a weekly scheduled timer, and I cannot express how important that is to me. It might not be important to you, but to me it is very important because it's very convenient. The fact is, if you have a weekly timer, you can put your robot, your cleaner in the pool and set it to go on once, twice, 3, 4 times a week, whatever you want, and you don't have to take it out aside from at the end of the week to recharge it. That's awesome. It's very convenient for me, and that's why it's one of the top things I look for in a cleaner when I'm looking for a cleaner. And the great thing about this is that it is a very low price point and it includes a weekly timer. Awesome. Now that app is very easy to use, and I'll go ahead and show you. Okay guys, so here is a look at the app here. I downloaded the app and added the C1 to it. Go ahead and click on that and go inside, and you can actually see that it is a very nice looking, easy to use app here. At the very bottom, you have your different modes here. Over here, you have your floor mode, focuses just on the floors. Wall mode will focus just on the walls. And then you have a mode called wall, then floor mode. So based off the battery percentage, it'll focus on just cleaning the walls first, and then when the battery gets lower, it'll switch over and clean just the floors. Now, to the right of that, you have something called the standard mode, and this is what you usually will use, where it focuses on both the floors and walls at the same time, not based off of the battery, so it cleans both during the whole cycle. At the very bottom, you have what they call eco floor mode, and this is your weekly scheduled timer, and this is used basically with your cycle timer in the middle here. I'll click on that, and this is where you choose how many times you want to turn on during the week, and it's based off of 120 minutes, the battery size. So if you choose to clean it twice a week right here, it'll clean for basically 60 minutes 2 times during the week over the course of 2 days. If you choose to switch it over to 3 times a week, it'll switch over every 2 days, 3 times total during the week at 40 minutes each, totaling 120 minutes. And finally, at the bottom, you can actually turn it on over the course of a week 4 times during the week at 30 minutes each time, and it'll turn on every other day. So this, again, is your weekly scheduled timer. Actually really nice that you can basically set a weekly timer for a cordless cleaner here. That's awesome. And if you want to kind of cancel it out there, you want to go back in the timer and just switch that off and then go back, and you can choose your modes again the way that you want there. So awesome. Very simple, easy to use app. So I do want to mention a few things here. This WYBOT C1 has that online app, yes. But if you want to use this as a standalone kind of a plug-and-play cleaner where you just turn it on, you put it in the pool and take it out, you can use it that way as well. But you will not have access to changing the cleaning modes, and you will not have access to the weekly scheduled timer unless you use that online app. So you want to make sure that your Wi-Fi, you have a good distance from your cleaner to where your pool is, to where your Wi-Fi is in your home. You want to make sure there's a good distance, because if you can't use that app, you won't be able to set those modes. You won't be able to use that weekly scheduled timer. Another thing I want to point out is that this WYBOT C1, you can't actually control it with a remote control in the pool. There is no remote control. So unfortunately, you can't move it up, down, left, right. You can't get it to target certain areas of the pool that it may have missed. Now, I know that these cordless cleaners, that's usually a premium, high-end, expensive feature. So I don't really think too much about that in this case, because this is a really great value cleaner. Another thing I want to point out on the app is the fact that there is no retrieval button. You can't push a button and tell the robot to get out of the pool. It does have a self-parking system. When it's done running a full cycle, it will park at the end of a corner of the wall for you to basically pull it out of the pool. It comes with a retrieval hook that you can hook to a pool pole and pull it out of the pool. So keep that in mind. No retrieval button on the app, but you get a little hook that you can fish this out of the pool with at the end of the cleaning cycle. So I talked a lot about this C1 here. Let's go ahead and put this into the pool and I'll show you how well it works. All right, guys, so we're ready to put the WYBOT C1 in the pool. To turn it on is really easy. You just want to hold the power button right here for about 2 seconds. And then down here at the bottom, you can see that it lights up green right there and it turns blue when it's ready. And now that it's blue, we're going to go ahead and place it inside. And the great thing about this is that it has a safety feature where if it doesn't sense water for 3 minutes, it'll shut itself off. But we're going to place this inside just like this. And just let it sink down and it'll start on its own. Okay guys, so the C1 is on now and I have it on both floors and walls, so it should be able to climb the floors and walls of the pool. Right here you can see it going towards the edge of my wall right here, and it's able to actually climb all the way up my wall. This is a 5-foot tall wall right here. It'll climb all the way up to the water line and scrub it, so that's awesome. It really does climb walls. Alright guys, so take a look at the C1 right here. You see my main drain right there. Let's take a look at how it acts on the main drain. Goes over my main drain right there, and it looks like it's kind of stuck right there. So let's actually pay attention, see how it's able to get out, if it's able to. And you can see right now it's already turning, so it should be able to get out of that main drain. And right there, it did get out of the main drain. It got a little stuck on it. It turned around, but it's able to get out of the main drain. As long as it gets out of the main drain, I am happy. It's doing its job. And I do want to point out there's a front and back to this cleaner here. You can see it go towards the wall here, and that's the back of it. That's why I didn't climb up the wall. The front of it with the 2 front scrubbers, that's what will power it going up the wall to the water line. So there is a front and back to this. Alright guys, so take a look right here. The C1 is right down here. I'm 5 feet tall up here, and it's able to climb all the way up to my water line right here. Just pay attention right here. You can see the water line right there. The active water line scrubbing, pretty awesome. You can see it go over my main drain over here. Kind of hit it at an angle right there. Goes right over it, no issues. And that right there is my very steep tanning ledge right there. That's about 4 feet tall. And it'll be able to go all the way up my tanning ledge to the top right there, which is awesome. You can see it kind of hit the corner right there. That's why it's acting that way. But it's able to reach that tanning ledge. Just pay attention right here. Just like that. You see that? That's my tanning ledge right here, and I love it. This cleaner at this price is able to reach my tanning ledge. Not many cleaners are able to reach my tanning ledge, and it's also able to climb up my water line over here as well. You can see over here, I have the tanning ledge right here, all the way to the other side over here, and it's able to reach this section right here. Awesome. If you take a look at this C1 right here, it just climbed my very steep tanning ledge right here, all the way up to this corner right here. So that's awesome. That's actually pretty cool. Most cleaners won't make it to my very top shallow ledge right here. This is only about 6-7 inches worth of water, but it went all the way up and now it should just sink itself back down. Alright guys, I have the C1 out of the pool here. I just want to show you the debris basket here. Now first, I didn't think I had much in my pool at all. It already started out pretty clean, but let's go ahead and open this up and I'll show you inside right here. Look at that smaller debris right there. I can see it right now, but let me open this up here. I got some worms here. Look at how small that debris it picks up in the actual pool here. Just take a look at my finger right here. So that's actually really nice. Able to pick up small, medium, and large size debris here. Okay guys, so here is a quick look at the WYBOT C1 in the pool right here. It is in all mode. Basically, it covers the walls and the floors here. You can see it climb up my walls really easily, and it actually climbed my tanning ledge as well. My walls are about 5 foot tall right here. I have main drains in the pool, and it has no issues with the main drains. You can see it climb up my tanning ledge, which is very, very steep. Basically, a 4 feet climb straight up, and is able to reach my tanning ledge with no issues. For a cordless cleaner at this price point, that's actually quite impressive, so I love that. Another great thing about this C1 here is the fact that you can actually switch the modes with that online app. If you want to switch it to focus just on the floors or focus on the walls, you can do that with that online app. It also is one of the few inexpensive cordless cleaners with a weekly scheduled timer, so keep that in mind. You can see it worked really well in my pool here. Able to climb ledges super easy, able to go over main drains really well, and it's just a really great valued cordless cleaner here. So you guys can see that this WYBOT C1 does really well in the pool. It'll clean the floors, walls, and waterline of the pool really well. If you're in the market for a cordless robotic pool cleaner and you're not looking to spend a ton of money, you want a cordless robotic pool cleaner with a weekly scheduled timer, then this WYBOT C1 is definitely a really good choice. Definitely a cleaner here I recommend.
We hope this review helps.
Today we're checking out this cordless robotic pool cleaner. It's actually been raining for quite a few days now, so the pool definitely could use a cleaning. We're going to toss this thing in there and see how well it does. Now I was sent this at no cost so I can do this review, but let's get this thing out of the box, see everything that it comes with, charge it up, and put it to work. Alright, and this is everything that came in the box. Of course you get the pool robot. This is a float kit in case you have any issues with your robot not going up and down the walls on your pool. Usually by default they'll do fine, but if you have a real slippery type of wall, like let's say it's all tile or something like that, sometimes they don't get a good grip to walk themselves up. Then you put this little float kit on it and it helps it, you know, come up the walls better. You have a charger here to charge it, where you charge it with this little clear port that's up there. That's a cap over the charging port. You've got a reaching hook, so that way you can reach in there and hook this thing and pull it out of the pool. And then of course you got all these instructions and quick run guides and everything to get this thing up and running into your pool as soon as you need. I'm going to plug this thing in and get it fully charged, and then we're going to get it in the pool. So I have the robot plugged in and it's charging, and I wanted to show you this quick start guide. There is an app that you load on your phone. You connect to this robot via Bluetooth, and you can set all the modes and everything that it has in the phone app. So that's really cool. You just turn it on, program it the way you want to do it, and then throw it into the pool. Then it's got this back section here. It tells you how to submerge it, how it's supposed to work, how you're supposed to hook it, and how you're supposed to clean it. So all of the basic steps all the way to step 6 on this is all in this quick start guide, and of course there's more in the manual. So this is the robot's app that you load. You've got to load this app and then you log in and, you know, set up your pool. It actually has, you know, how your pool is set up. So I just called mine swimming pool, but we went in there and kind of said how the pool is. You talk about how the bottom is, what it's made of, all of this kind of stuff, so the robot knows how to act when it's in your pool. You also set up your robot. It detected it very quickly, as long as you got Bluetooth on, and it asked me to hook it up to my internet. So I mean, it's got Wi-Fi capability also. I'm just going to run it on a standard full pool mode, but there's all these different modes. You've got cycle timers where it actually will run, like let's say you want to run it 40 minutes every day until the battery runs out. It'll just do 40 minutes a day. It can do 30 minutes a day, 60 minutes a day, whatever you want to do. You can do that in here. And it also has expert mode. You can tell it how you want the patterns even to be cleaning it in your pool. So if you want to do walls or just, you know, floor first, all that kind of stuff. So just wanted to let you see that. I'm just going to do the standard full pool run. That should do the walls and the floor and everything, and it should still run for a full cycle. All right, I double checked the manual and solid green is fully charged. Let's get this thing in the pool. And I also read that a full run is actually 2 hours. So just make sure you've got your charging port cap put on nice and tight so that way you don't get water in there. Then you press the power button and should be ready to throw in the water. See you later. Man, that pool is dirty. Wow. Dirtier than we normally like it. Spitting water out the top. And wow, look at that. Already putting a clean line of pool behind it. That's what I like to see. All right, let's give this thing some time to run around the pool. I'm gonna do some video of it just going all over crazy of the pool. I'll put that in here and then we'll check it out when it's done. Well, the pool looks great. It picked up everything and it parked right over there in the corner. If you can kind of see it in the top right corner, I'm gonna go get that thing out with the hook that they provided. And we're gonna see everything it picked up. So I got it out of the pool. It does come with this little hook in the box that you put on a pool pole, and it fits perfect on that little handle right there. So let's open this thing up and see what it looks like inside. So to open it, you just pop this little piece right here in the front open, and then you've got this cartridge that comes out, and it looks nice and dirty. And that's all you got to do on the inside. You can just pull that out. Usually the rest of the machine is pretty clean. You can always spray it off for good measure, but this is really what you got to clean out. All right, so I popped this thing open, and man, look at that. It even picked up a rock. That's pretty crazy. And a lot of times the pool doesn't look that dirty, but bugs get in there, and when it rains and a lot of wind, which we've had a lot of wind, it just blows all kinds of stuff in there. But now it's time to rinse this thing off with the water hose, and that's it. Just spraying it off with a water hose gets it all nice and clean. You don't have a whole lot else to worry about. So now that it's all clean, we're gonna go put this back in the robot. And then of course, to put it back in, you just pop this lid back open. And there is this opening here, and it needs to line up with that raised section there. So I just kind of set it to the front like this, and then it slides right on that little opening, and then you just shut the lid. Now we're going to plug it in, and it'll be ready for the next time. All right, well, I hope this information was helpful. Thank you very much for watching. Y'all take care.
Imagine spending more time enjoying your pool and less time cleaning it. That's exactly what you get with the new WYBOT C1 cordless robotic pool cleaner. This amazing gadget is like having a super helper dedicated to keeping your pool spotless. The WYBOT C1 comes packed with advanced Free Suction 3.0 technology, allowing it to clean not just the floor of your pool, but the walls and water line too. Whether you're dealing with sand, leaves, or tough dirt, the WYBOT C1's triple motor power makes sure nothing is left behind. Watch the WYBOT C1's triple motor power in action. The powerful suction picks up heavy debris like these pebbles. The WYBOT C1 has no problem lifting sand off the bottom of the pool. The powerful suction picks up everything. It can run continuously for up to 150 minutes. That's over 2 hours of cleaning without needing a recharge. And when it's time to power up again, it only takes 3 hours to get fully charged. It's perfect for pools of all shapes and sizes. Watch as it cleans this entire pool using intelligent path planning for maximum coverage. Don't worry about cleaning up after your pool cleaner. The WYBOT C1 makes it easy with its large, easy-to-clean filter cartridges. Just open the cover, remove the filter basket, and rinse it off with your garden hose. Put the filter basket back in, and it's ready to go. Using the WYBOT app, you can choose from different cleaning modes. Whether you want it to clean the whole pool, just the floor, or start with the walls before moving to the floor, this robot has you covered. The cycle timer allows you to customize your cleaning schedule with the push of a button. Choose your intelligent path planning to maximize the coverage of your pool. Please note that app control is only available when the robot is out of the water. When selecting the cleaning mode on the mobile app, you need to select it before putting the robot into the water. When the vacuum is done cleaning, or when the battery is low, it will automatically go to the side of the pool for easy retrieval. Say goodbye to long hours of manual pool cleaning and hello to more fun in the sun with the WYBOT C1 cordless robotic pool cleaner. Your pool, your rules, and now your robotic cleaning genius. Click on the link in the description to get your own WYBOT C1 robotic pool cleaner.
So welcome back to the channel. Will and Triple M here. In today's video, we're taking a look at the WYBOT Osprey 700 Max. Now, this is a cordless robotic pool cleaner, small form factor, easy to use. And this does have a lot of cool features. Now, this is gonna, of course, have powerful suction, extended battery life that gives you up to 165 minutes of runtime and coverage up to 1,291 square feet. Now, this is gonna clean your floors, your walls, your water lines, utilizing advanced path selection. Big shout out to WYBOT for sponsoring this video. Let's go ahead and jump into it. So So first in the box, we are going to have a hook. This is used to retrieve the robot when it's done cleaning. Just attach it to your pull stick and then you can go ahead and just pull it right out. We also have some floaters. I'll show you guys how to install this in the robot, but it's going to help it move to the top. User manual, of course, is going to tell you everything about the robot, everything you need to know, specs, features, definitely worth taking a read. We have some notes, precautions, bright yellow card. And we have a quick start guide. Pretty easy. This is how you start the robot. This is how you connect the app. This is how you put it in the water. So if you want to just quickly get this up and running, this is what you need to read. We also have the power adapter. Pretty straightforward. There's a notch where it plugs into the cleaner robot, so you can only connect it one way. So the robot, like I said, is pretty compact. It's small, easy to maneuver, get to places. It is going to have 2 scrubbing brushes in the front. Those are connected by track system that goes to the rear wheels. This is going to help it not only navigate properly, but helps it turn, help it climb the wall. So you can see how this track system works. Underneath, it does have some rollers. This is going to help it maneuver. And then it has a suction hole along with a rubber mat, kind of flaps to kind of make sure it captures everything. Behind that, it does have 2 rubbers that just helps the water release quickly when you pick it up out the water. I do love the design. Now to open this, there's a big blue lift handle on the back of the robot. Can't miss it, guys. All you need to do here is just grab it, pull it in, then it will open and you have access to the filter basket. Now this is going to be a pretty good size filter, so it's going to be able to capture a lot of debris as well as particles on the floor. The filter is 180 microns, so it should also pick up and hold on to a lot of those smaller particles. As far as the underneath, it does have a rubber flap, so easy to get objects in, not easy to get objects out. And put it back into the robot. It's pretty straightforward. Slide it in, push down on the blue tab, and you're all set. As I mentioned, there's also 2 styrofoam assists that they recommend that they do want you to install inside the robot. One side is going to have a sticky tape, so you just peel it off, put it in the upper left corner, upper right corner of the robot. Sticks on there. Repeat the steps for the other side and then you're all set. This also has a next gen charging port. As I mentioned, can only be charged one way, so you have your charging cable, goes in one way, plug it in, and on the adapter itself it will turn green when the robot is fully charged. Now the battery capacity is 15,000 milliamp hour, and this will give you 165 minutes of runtime. The charge time is going to be 5 to 6 hours to go from 0 to 100%. On the left side, you only have a power button. Now the power button is just going to turn the system on. Everything else is going to be done from the application as far as accessing your different cleaning modes. So the single button has a couple functions. So press 1, the blue light will come on, which means the cleaner is powered on. Press again and the light will turn red, which means that the cleaner is powering off. It does have some other indications. So blue light steady means that power is on. Blue light flashing means that the cleaner is working. Yellow light flashing means low battery and it will start the self auto park system. Yellow light steady is self parking is finished, and purple light means Bluetooth is connected. Now once you get it fully charged, go to your app store, download the WYBOT application, turn the system on, and you can go through the pairing mode. Now pairing is pretty straightforward. Took about a minute or so. Once you paired, you will have access to the different cleaning modes on your device. So you can see my devices right there. If I click on it, I can go right into the robot and you can see I have different modes. Now from left to right, we're going to have floor mode, we're going to have wall mode, we're going to have wall, then floor, then we're going to have standard, which is going to do wall, floor, as well as water line, and the last mode is going to be the water line. They also have access to a custom mode, which you can kind of pick the pattern, how you want the pool to clean, different patterns, how you want it to clean the wall, clean the floor. So you can definitely get into that if you have a preference. Now this app is pretty straightforward. It is simple to use. Pick your mode, drop your robot in the water, and you're ready to go. Now when you place a robot in the water, it will take a couple seconds, sink to the bottom. Once it completely sinks, and the motor will start get going. And depending on which cleaning mode you chose, the robot will start doing its work. So as far as just overall cleaning, I do feel like it did a good job just getting the floor clean first of all. Back and forth, you can see in the video it does have certain patterns. So it does have the star pattern, which I elected to use, so you can see it goes back and forth from corner to corner. Also, it does this thing when it's cleaning the wall on the water lines where it climbs all the way up, scrub the water line, then it just drops to the bottom and move over and start the process over again. So yes, kind of unorthodox how it does certain things, but it does get the job done. When it comes to the stairs and ledges, I feel like this really did a great job. So I've always had issues with robot or pool cleaner robots not able to get my steps. So with this one, you can see this actually did a decent job. It climbed up the first step, did its thing, climbed up the second step, did its thing again, and climbed up the third one and started cleaning. And the good thing about this is that even when it got stuck, it realized that something wasn't going on, and after a while it will back itself off and get back in the water. Now, speed and suction power is something we have to talk about. So movement speed on this is approximately 36 feet per minute. Suction power or flow rate is approximately 10 cubic meters per hour, and what that means, that is moving a lot of water through the system, so sucking water and debris through the filter, and it does a good job getting everything off the floor as well as on the wall. So of course my pool is screened in. Went out, grabbed some pebbles, grabbed some rocks, put them on the floor just to see how it will do. So as you can see there, guys, it did a really good job just making sure everything sucked up. All the rocks were gone after 1 or 2 passes, and I can't wait to see what that looks like in the basket. Now again, we briefly talked about the wall. It does meticulously go around scrubbing the wall, scrubbing the water line, and I love the fact that when it scrubs the water line, it doesn't stay in one spot, guys. It scrubs and then it slides a little bit to the right, make its way down and come back up and start it all over again. So overall, I am happy with the job that is done cleaning. When it's done, of course, it will go ahead and park next to the wall, waiting for you to use the retrieval hook to pull it out the water. Here's the fun part about these reviews: getting a look at the basket, just seeing everything that is picked up. So as you can see there, the basket is full of rocks, it's full of dirt, it's full of sand. You can really tell that this, even for a pool that looks clean on the surface, there's always stuff in the bottom for these robots to find. So after it's done doing its job, take the basket outside, dump it out, spray it out, put it back on the charger, and it's good to go. So overall, I do think this is a nice little robot. It is less expensive than a lot of the other ones that I've reviewed on this channel, but I like that it's small, it's compact, maneuverable, and of course it really gets to those stairs, which I do appreciate. So I'll go ahead and put a link in the description if you want to go ahead and pick one up. Big shout out to WYBOT again for sponsoring this video. If you're new to the channel, subscribe, smash the notification bell. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.
With pool season upon us, you're going to want to keep your pool clean. Well, this is the WYBOT C1 Pro, a robotic pool cleaner that will map your pool and then clean the walls and floor of your pool. So get ready to toss out that old pool skimmer net, relax, and let the WYBOT C1 Pro do all the work. In the box, you'll find your WYBOT C1 Pro, accessories, instructions, and a pull hook attachment to grab your C1 Pro when it's done cleaning. Make sure you charge your C1 Pro when you start. Unscrew the waterproof cap, plug into the charger, and charge. Red lights mean no charge. Yellow means low battery, and green, well, means you're ready to rock and roll. Remember to screw back on the waterproof cap. That's kind of important. Download the app, connect your C1 Pro through Bluetooth or Wi-Fi, and then pick your pool shape, slope, then pool material. Select your cleaning mode, floor, wall, or both, then your cleaning pattern. If you want to set a schedule for your floor, you can do that too. Also, keep in mind you can pick your cleaning mode from the cleaning mode button right here. Just tap the power button to cycle through the different cleaning modes. Okay, once you have that set up, put in your pool. Your C1 Pro will then start cleaning the walls and floors of your pool. With its traction tread on its wheels and front, the C1 Pro can scale walls, come back down, and repeat. This also lets you surmount obstacles in its way, like a drain or anything else that might get in its way. This can also go upstairs as well, so that's a bonus. Now, when it comes to suction, its powerful suction abilities clean dirt and debris at the bottom of the pool and walls. And as it moves around, it cycles water through the device itself, cleaning the water all around it. So you're getting a clean pool on the bottom and top. When it's done, well, you can set a schedule to run it again or through the week. Or pull it out, take out the filter, and clean it out. The WYBOT C1 Pro is sure to keep your pool clean and ready to go throughout the summer and beyond.
This is the WYBOT S1 high-end cordless robotic pool cleaner. This powerful vacuum is ready to clean. Just turn it on and put it in your swimming pool. Let WYBOT do the rest. The powerful motor will drive it across the pool floor for a thorough cleaning. WYBOT is the first brand to develop a cordless swimming pool robot with an app. The app offers a variety of cleaning modes and paths. You can choose from floor mode, waterline mode, combination mode, and up to 6 different cleaning paths to meet the specific cleaning needs of your pool. By setting a scheduled cleaning time, you can automatically arrange the robot to clean on specific days. Select the shape of your pool for the best cleaning experience. With double desuction, say goodbye to debris. Equipped with triple powerful motors and 2 robust roller brushes, this vacuum will effortlessly capturing dirt, sand, leaves, and debris. The special leak-proof design ensures efficient operation and prevents dirt or debris from being released back into the pool water, leaving your pool sparkling clean. Watch how this strong vacuum sucks up this sand in a powerful vortex. You can be confident it will leave nothing behind. We put it to the test in this small pool to see how efficient it is. It wasted no time thoroughly cleaning this pool. With advanced gyroscopes and depth sensors, the WYBOT S1 pool robot can see the pool, intelligently planning the most efficient cleaning path for optimal cleaning performance. It also won't get stuck at the drain as it can smart self-rescue. It effortlessly climbs pool walls without the risk of falling like other robots. Its powerful suction and intelligent navigation system allow it to effectively clean vertical surfaces, including tiles, concrete, and vinyl walls. Say goodbye to unsightly dirt and grime on your pool walls and enjoy a pristine swimming environment. The WYBOT S1 provides up to 200 minutes of cleaning. Ensure uninterrupted and effective pool cleaning, while a quick 2.5-hour recharge minimizes waiting time, allowing you to have more enjoyable pool moments. Cleaning the vacuum is quick and easy. Just pull it out of the water, take out the basket, and spray it out with a garden hose. With a basket this big, you can pick up a lot of debris. The intelligent system knows when the battery is low and will drive itself to the nearest wall for easy retrieval. This remarkable pool vacuum will do the work for you, so you can spend more time in the pool instead of cleaning. For more information, check out the link in the description.
Hi, I'm Rebecca Brand, and this is the WYBOT S2 Pro cordless pool cleaner, the world's first robotic pool cleaner with automatic return to dock and wireless charging. I have a regular rectangle pool, but it could be for irregular pools, and it goes up and down the walls and it cleans every surface. Check this out. I have reviewed the WYBOT in the past. Now this WYBOT S2 Pro has this really exciting feature. It is an automatic return to dock and wireless charging that you're seeing right here. It's the first robotic pool cleaner to have this. Now check it out. What it's doing now is it's aligning itself. It's finding out where that dock is, and it knows. There is a signal that goes to the robot to tell it, go home. ET phone home, and it goes and aligns itself underneath it. And then it's going to go up that wall. It defies gravity to go home. It has that suction power, and with those wheels that have all those treadings, it will climb up that wall to get into that charging dock. And since that dock is plugged in, the robot pool cleaner will charge itself wirelessly. This is revolutionary. Never seen before. It's the first one like this. And that pool robot cleaner knows that when the battery level drops below 20%, it knows to automatically return to the dock and start the self-charging procedure. Now, this makes it so it's ready to use at any time. I no longer have to go and find the robot vacuum that might have stopped because it was out of charge, the old-fashioned kind, to grab it and charge it. This robot knows to charge itself automatically with that dock. And I'm going to give it a real test with some sand. And for pool messes, now this is heavy-duty sand. This is the heaviest stuff I could find. I poured it into the water to make this big mess for my WYBOT S2 Pro. Check that out. That's a lot of stuff going into this pool because I want that robot pool cleaner to get it and clean it. With the app on my phone, I'm able to tell it to do what I want it to do with its cleaning duties. I just press the button, the app goes on, and then I put the WYBOT S2 Pro in the water. Check this out. And just by changing the setting before you put it in, it knows what it needs to do. It's pool cleaning time. Time to get it in the water. Not that you need to throw your WYBOT towards the dirt on the bottom of the pool. It can find that itself, but I thought it was a lot of fun to toss this. And I wanted to show you how lightweight that WYBOT S2 Pro is. It was a lot of fun, but just pushing into the water would have done the job. I wanted to show you that if you were to do it this way, it's going to bubble up. Those bubbles have action because it's going to sink to the bottom to get the pool clean. Well, this was just one example, because what it really knows how to do is coming out of the dock by itself. You don't have to tell it to go clean. It will do that automatically from that charging station, and that's typically how you're going to clean the pool. And with the WYBOT S2 Pro, that suction power is strong. This is really heavy dirt at the bottom of this pool. It is the heaviest of the sand that I could find to make the point. With the pattern of its cleaning, it will find it and get it. It will clean the floor of your pool immaculately. But that's not all. It's made to clean the walls of your pool. Now, the walls of pools can have fine algae, discoloration, and stains from dirty pool water that will penetrate the white plaster of pools and make it look dirty. The WYBOT S2 Pro has scrubbers on it to attack any of the debris or algae that starts to grow on the side of your pool. It is scrubbing as it's cleaning, whether it's on your pool wall or on the pool floor. And your water line on pools, whether it's tile or plaster or stone, often get really marred, and those lines appear just like a bathtub ring. But the WYBOT S2 Pro with the scrubber on the front knows to attack the pool lines. It's programmed to do that. This is revolutionary in pool cleaning. A pool cleaner, a human being, would have to go out there and do this, not with the WYBOT S2 Pro. It has extra strong rubber that is a scrubber. It's not going to wear out. It's made to scrub all those surfaces for years. Now, this pool is a rectangular pool. It's a very large size. This is 18 feet by 14 feet. That's a large volume of water, and it's a rectangle. But the WYBOT S2 Pro cordless pool cleaner can go for any size of pool, larger or smaller. This WYBOT S2 Pro can clean a pool area with one charge of up to 3,230 square feet of water. It will work for 210 minutes, and when the battery is down to 20%, it'll go back to its charging dock to recharge, to go again. So when it goes back into your large pool, it will finish the job without running out of battery power. Another way to get your WYBOT S2 Pro is to simply press on the docking station to start working. It'll release itself and it'll go into the pool to start cleaning the pool. By the way, most of the rechargeable robot pool cleaners only held charges for 2.5 hours. This WYBOT S2 Pro cordless has 3.5 hours running time. That's almost 50% more than the previous generation of cordless pool cleaners. And of course, most swimming pools have a lot of stairs so kids can get in and out, whether they're tracking dirt from the yard or whatever into the pool. That's where a lot of the mess enters the pool. Well, the WYBOT S2 Pro cordless pool cleaner is a master at stairs. It easily goes up them and on them and cleans them. This is the kind of stairmaster I like. It's one that cleans. And not only does it go up the stairs, but of course it's going to clean the surface of the stairs. And in this pool, there's a shiny tile. It's going to scrub that as it goes so it stays shiny. There's a number of different pool cleaning plans that you can customize. Here is one of the linear patterns I wanted to show you how efficiently and how smart the WYBOT S2 Pro cordless pool cleaner is. That created this pattern. It knows to do this, to go back and forth in this pool like this. Isn't that neat? I just kind of marvel. It's hypnotic just watching this. Now this is a plaster pool. It can work on all kinds of pool surfaces, including vinyl, plastic, and fiberglass surfaces, even a pebble stone surface. Any hard surface, it can clean and polish while it's running. And every so often, you're going to want to clean the filter, so don't forget that. This is as easy as it is. You open up the top and you pull out the water filter, and with any hose, just spray it and clean it clean. It's so simple. That's going to make your WYBOT S2 Pro clean your pool efficiently. So remember to change the filter. And I give an extra spray to the water filter basket because I really want it clean when it goes back in the machine. And then back in it goes. It snaps right in and close the top, and it's good to go. Back in the pool to its charging dock. This is an important maintenance step for your WYBOT S2 Pro cordless pool cleaner. But it's an easy step. So don't forget to do that. And besides cleaning my pool, I can also take it to go clean my jacuzzi. It's just a bit over 10 pounds. After you've drained the water out, and my jacuzzi will only take 20 minutes for it to clean. So I love bringing it up there and throwing it in the jacuzzi, and then taking it back into the main pool. When you order your WYBOT S2 Pro, it comes right to your door, so I took it out and put it on my kitchen counter so you can see all the parts with really good lighting and very detailed. I thought it's best to bring it inside, put it on my kitchen counter to show you it all. This is the front of the WYBOT, and on the back what you see is a charging station. On the side of it are all of the electrical cords that go with it to plug it in. Now this is the front of the WYBOT, looking right at you. Here's the side of it, WYBOTIX WYBOT, the brand name. And you can see by the side view, the traction that rubber has is almost like a caterpillar tractor. It's made to climb up the walls with those tractor-like heavy-duty treads made out of very durable rubber that will run along the sides of this as it's moving through your pool. And I wanted to show a really good view of the front rubber treads. That is what's going to be scrubbing up and down your walls, your tiles. They are made to endure and to clean. WYBOT's research and development has designed these treads stronger than ever and close together for maximum cleaning effect. Now here is the WYBOT on top of the docking station, just on my counter so we can see it really clearly with this good lighting. Now here's the plug. It's just a normal 120 voltage 2-prong plug for North American outlets. When you plug it in, the lights go on. It's working. It's charging. The green light is blinking. Here's another light indicator on the bottom in purple. That means the base is on. This is how it looks configured and plugged in. It takes 3 hours to get a full charge. And that'll give you a running time of 3.5 hours. I'm showing it charging just on my countertop for ease of filming. You would be charging it in your pool. It will find its way to the charging dock. It will calibrate itself and begin to charge. And it will fully charge itself automatically. And since it's in the pool, you're not going to have an ugly charging station on top of your pretty pool skate, on top of your tile, or whatever decking you have around your pool. It's just in the pool. Now, to set up the app, you download the WYBOT app from Google Play or the App Store, and you register your account just like any app. And it has great simple directions on how to do that. And you're going to enable your mobile phone Bluetooth as you go along. Then you're going to open your app and search for WYBOT 2S Pro. You want to have your phone and the app download happening close to your WYBOT station go green. And from the docking station, it does just that. There are 7 cleaning modes. So if you want to focus on one of those, you can choose it. The floor, the wall, the water line, the floor then floor combo, standard full pool cleaning, and many more. Not only does it have many modes for cleaning, you can also choose your favorite pattern. That was kind of fun. I demonstrated in the video how I was choosing a few patterns, but there's even more on the app to choose from. WYBOT has come so far with their technology with their S2 Pro robotic pool cleaner. It was fascinating and exciting to watch it do its job. What an aggressive cleaner it is on the bottom of my pool. It can handle the biggest messes. The WYBOT S2 Pro is powerful and versatile for all your pool cleaning needs, even your jacuzzi. And the best part is it will clean automatically without you even being around. So you will have a spotless, beautiful, crystal clear pool for your fun in the summer. So be sure to take the pool things out and tell the kids, pool time, because summertime is the best time of the year, especially when you have an inviting pool to play in.
Click the link to get your WYBOT S2 Pro cordless pool cleaner. It's amazing and the latest in technology. The year is 2024. I'm Rebecca Brand. Thanks for watching this video. I hope you subscribe to my channel and ring the bell to get notified of my next video. And let's keep making great recipes in life. And today's recipe is for a lot of fun in the summertime playing, which I'm going to do. I got to call the kids. Let's go in the pool. It's pool time. If you like this video, here's some more over there on other really great pool accessories right there.
Automated robot cleaners have been getting incredibly impressive over the past year, and robot pool cleaners have now joined the party. This is the S2 Pro high-end cordless robotic pool cleaner from our sponsor WYBOT, and it's meant to fully automate your pool cleaning needs so you never have to pay for a pool cleaning service ever again. And by full automation, I mean it, because this thing not only cleans everything, including the pool floor, the steps, the sidewalls, and the water line, but it also comes with a fully automated wireless charging system where it'll literally climb up the wall and park itself in the charging dock and start recharging so it's ready for the next scheduled cleaning. But before I get into how easy it is to install the charging dock and how it works, I want to go through the performance of this pool cleaner. On the outside, it looks amazing with a nice design. You can open up the top where you get the dual filters, which I'll explain in just a minute. You can see the sensors on the exterior. It's got the rubber tracks that it uses to move around and climb up the walls, and the scrubbers in the front as well. This thing works awesome with multiple cleaning modes, using the buttons on the front to switch between them, cleaning the floor, the walls, or both at the same time with powerful suction with a 91-watt brushless motor. It effortlessly moves around the floor of the pool, and you can see how much power the filter has with the water flowing up to the surface, and it can overcome obstacles because it comes with an infrared sensor, depth sensor, and 6-axis gyroscope. It's shocking how good it is at climbing up and holding onto the walls, especially when it comes up to clean the sidewall, showing the scrubbers pick up debris from the water line and get it all cleaned up. It can also climb stairs, which is really cool to see as well, so it can basically navigate everywhere inside of your pool with no worries. Now it also has app integration where you can remote control it for cleaning and monitoring the cleaning status, and you can also recall it back for docking and charging. You can also schedule it and customize those controls. The app also lets you switch between the 7 different cleaning modes at any time using multiple patterns for floor cleaning and wall cleaning as well. And the really cool and unique thing about the S2 Pro compared to other pool cleaners is that it maintains app connection while it's submerged underwater using Wi-Fi connectivity. Now getting over to the charging dock, it was really easy to install using 3M sticky tape on the sidewall, and it holds on really great. And the charging dock has 2 simple controls at your fingertips with one button of the docking button, basically commanding the pool cleaner to return back to the dock, which it does instantly, which is really cool to see it climb up and dock itself. And it also has a play button, which will make it go out and start cleaning, or you can have it pause. On the inside, you have the double filtration system, which is really good because it uses a 180 micron filter basket, which collects debris, and you have another cotton foam filter on top of that. As far as the battery, it has a very intuitive battery level indicator that flashes blue on the front of the S2 Pro, so you can always see how much battery is remaining. And when it's charging with the charging dock, it flashes green, so you'll see when it's fully charged. It has about 3.5 hours of working time, which is ideal for pools up to 3,230 square feet, which is crazy, and it can fully charge in 3 hours. So it's great for any type of pool or pool liner combination, including the rectangular vinyl style that we have. So with the WYBOT S2 Pro, the automation is so good and so passive that you'll never have to worry about cleaning your own pool or paying big money for a pool cleaning service ever again. So hopefully you guys enjoy this video, and if you want to check out the WYBOT S2 Pro and order it, you can do so using the links in the description and pinned comment below. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.
All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. Thanks for joining me today. We're in the backyard. We're getting the pool ready. We got it opened. It's springtime. It's really dirty, and we're gonna try out this new robotic cleaner. This is a new one from WYBOT. It's the L1 cleaner. This is one of their high-end cleaners. This has a cord to it. You see it has a 60-foot long cord, which is awesome because you don't have to keep taking it in and out for, you know, to charge the battery. It's powered by this battery control unit right here, where it has some of the controls, the on-off. One also cool thing is it has the app. So this has app functionality. So you download the app. This is connected to Wi-Fi, and you can set weekly timers. You can start and stop it. It also has a really nice filter section here. So if you just push on the front of the robot here, and there's a mesh filter basket, which this is a really fine filter. This is going to catch things like, you know, maybe little rocks, twigs, debris. And then it also has a finer HEPA filter here that's going to filter out all the dirt. So between the 2 filters, this is really going to keep your pool clean. A lot of these pool cleaners, these vacuums, only have this type of mesh filter, and I don't like that only. I like that this has a more fine particulate filter that's going to filter out the dirt, because a lot of times if it doesn't have this filter, it'll just exhaust all of the dirt back up into the water, and it doesn't really clean the pool that well. So this has, I really like that 2 filter system. Also, you can see this thing has 2 big brushes on the front and the back. It's got these tracks on the side. This can climb the walls. It can clean the water line. You can have it, there's a few settings here that allow you to, if you only want it to do the bottom of the pool, you can do this. You want it to do the sides, do this, or you can do both the sides and the bottom. So it has a lot of great features here. So what I want to do is I want to get this in the pool, get it plugged in, and see how it works. So we plug in this control unit right here just into a regular household outlet. And then we just, what we'll do is just the end of this floating cord, we'll just plug into here. There's a notch. We just line up the notch there and screw that down. there is an O-ring in there that's going to help keep this waterproof. So this is a waterproof system here. You don't want to get this too close to the water, but it is weatherproof if you leave it out on your pool deck. All right, I have the power on. You can see that the power button's on. I'm going to have it go 3 hours and do bottom only, because you can see here my pool's pretty messy. This is the first time I've opened it up since after the winter time. So I just want to get all this debris. This is going to be a good test for this, because it's going to be able to see if it can get around these corners, around the stairs. These more freeform shaped pools are a little harder for these robots, so we'll see how it does on this. All right, to get it started here, you just, once you put it in the water and it's submerged, we just hit the power button, we choose which mode we want, select the timer. So I'm doing 3 hours, bottom only, and we're gonna see how well it cleans the bottom here. It's just going away. It takes about 15 seconds to get started, and it's just gonna work its way around the pool. It's not gonna go up on the walls yet. I really wanna see how well it can clean the bottom. But so far, it's doing a good job. You can tell, I mean, it's moving a lot of water. It's got a powerful motor. All right, it's been just over 3 hours. The vacuum just stopped here, and just want to look at the pool here. It looks really clean. Right around the edges, it didn't get so much. It's hard for any vacuum to really get that. So I can just easily brush that as I'm brushing the stairs. But if I'm looking over here, it's looking really good. It was pretty dirty. That's about as dirty as this pool gets, is right after winter time, after opening up for the first time. But even over here, maybe just a spot right here, you can see there's a spot. It's really hard for it to get right there, but otherwise, all the other areas, it's really clean. So it's done a good job. Able to see some of the functionality here. So we can do the cleaning time, we can do a delay start, we can remote control it, so we can control where the cleaner goes. Set a weekly schedule, and then here's how we can do the different modes here. Expert mode, and then we can just have it do like different patterns. So how we want it to go onto the floor, the wall. This app has a lot of good functionality here. All right, guys, so it's been 9 days since I put this pool cleaner in my pool. I have this auto cover here that goes over the pool every time I'm not using it. I've had the pool covered for the last 8 days because it's kind of been bad weather. I just wanted to leave the pool cleaner in here and just let it run. And what I did is I set it up on a couple schedules. I ran it periodically throughout the day, so it probably ran 3-4 hours per day for the last 9 days. And the pool looks really good. My chemicals, my filter and pump system is not on. It's still early spring. My pool's still winterized. So my water's not really clear because my chemicals are not right. But I want to get the vacuum out and really just see all the debris that it's collected, because it's really done a good job. All right, we're going to lift it out. I want to make sure we lift it out with the handle here. All right, we got it out of the pool. Let's open it up and just see what kind of debris this is. We just push the button here. All right, guys, check out that basket. That's picked up a lot of stuff right there. Look at that. That's just over basically a week, 3-4 hours a day cleaning that. Our filter's got some dirt in it. So this has done a really good job at cleaning the pool. I'm wondering if when you lift it up out of the pool, you don't want to drain it over the water. You just want to drain it onto your deck, so that way the stuff doesn't drain back into the pool. Get the hose on this, and we'll spray this out so that it's ready to get put back in. with our filters all cleaned up, I'm going to spray out the inside of this. All right, with it all cleaned up, this is ready to go right back in, probably for another week's worth of cleaning. So I like that the filter capacity is big enough that I don't have to take it out after every 2 hours or after one cleaning cycle. I can let it go for multiple days at a time. And you can just set that right in there. It's ready to go in. All right, guys, so overall impressions are I'm very impressed with this machine. I let this sit in my pool for 9 days straight, and I just ran it a few hours a day, kept the pool really clean. The bottom's really good. The walls, climbs up the walls very easily. I love the app. The app interface, how it works, how easy to use, the set schedules, the different cleaning patterns. It's very easy to use, and so I like that part that I don't have to come out to this control box to turn it on and off. I can just do it right from my phone, so that's a great feature. The filters are going to hold a lot of dirt, debris, twigs, as you saw, leaves, things like that. So it can sit in the pool for 3, 4, 5 days, a week at a time, and you can just keep running those the schedules. It's going to help clean the pool, and then you can pull it out. I'll probably pull it out once a week, or when I'm swimming, pull it out, clean it, put it back in, and let it do its thing. So this is an impressive pool robot. I like the long 60-foot cord that this has, so it can stretch all the way to the end of my pool. I can keep my control box under my gazebo out of the weather, so I really like that feature. It's cleaning the pool really well, so I'm really happy with that. This is probably the best pool cleaning robot that I've ever tested, so this is gonna be my go-to robot for this summer. So a big shout out to WYBOT for sending this and partnering with us on the channel for this video. Be sure to see the link down below. Guys, hit that thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you in the next video. Thanks.